In today's first story, WWE NXT's Toxic Attraction addresses the future of the group. So on Tuesday's episode of NXT, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane addressed the future of the group Toxic Attraction after Mandy Rose's sudden departure, stating that 2022 was the year of Toxic Attraction and they still think they are the top group in WWE. So Gigi and JC Jane here, the group Toxic Attraction. I mean, they've proven themselves to be formidable wrestlers in their own right. Despite the setback of losing Mandy Rose, I don't know that they're in a ton of trouble. And I think that this statement, maybe overreaching that you're the top group in WWE, but I don't think outside of the bloodline and maybe not Damage Control, what am I looking for? Judgment Day, that there's not a lot, I find the lie in that statement. They had a big year. But one of the key reasons to me that Toxic Attraction will still be successful is because WWE's done a good job of selling them as a team, as a package. Even without Mandy Rose, I've always kind of felt like Toxic Attraction, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan worked. They've proven that they can, that they play off of each other in the ring pretty well. As far as women's wrestling go, there's not a lot of teams that are packaged as a tag team that makes sense, right? We had Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. That didn't make any sense. We've had, that's why I'm so big on Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, because it's a tag team that makes sense. But in addition to their teamwork, I think that these two both have enough in-ring experience and they've honed their skills long enough that they're ready to move to the main roster. They're as skilled as most of the women on the main roster. They will not stick out. They will fit right in. So they have no problems there. And I don't know, the women's division isn't given a ton of microphone time anyway, and tag teams are even given less time. So I don't think that they're going to have to navigate microphones and need Mandy Rose to be a mouthpiece. I don't think so. I think that they'll be able to navigate and compete on the main roster with no problem. And the biggest part of this is I think Toxic Attraction built enough credibility with the fans, especially in NXT, that will travel over to the main roster. More so than most people who moved to the main roster. I think most people knew who Toxic Attraction were. I think that them being a part of the when they had the women's tag team tournament, I think that helped out a lot. So I think that it's a valuable asset to have kind of a built-in support system from the crowd. I think the crowd will be behind them. I think fans will be behind them. And I don't think they'll have a problem moving forward and being top performers on the main roster. So I'm with them here. I like them standing up and saying, and you got to be confident. I like them standing up and basically saying, like, we're not going anywhere. With or without Mandy, we're going to be successful. And I still do believe that there's a big chance that once Mandy Rose kind of runs her course on whatever she's doing, I believe Mandy Rose will be back in the WWE at some point.